Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Em and my books are everywhere. Today I'm going to be talking about my plans for August. Now I realize that we're already about a week and a half into August, but it was a really busy beginning of the month for me with some things that I was doing, going out of town and then with work. But I did want to get this video in this month because I'm doing some things that I think are going to be super fun for the month. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Murder, She Wrote Readathon, and it is hosted by the Beach Bum Bookworm and Storm Reads. And basically you're going to be reading a Murder, She Wrote book from the series created after the TV series. And there's 3 categories that you could read in. Cabot Cove, so that would be one of the books that takes place in Cabot Cove. USA, so any of the books that take place in the United States. And then international, so any book that takes place anywhere else in the world. And you can read just 1 book or you can read 3 books. I'm going to shoot for 3. I have 2 of them already. The first one that I started today was Murder, She Wrote, Ginny and Daggers, and this one will count for the international because Jessica is flying to London to meet a friend, and she's also going to be speaking at like a writer's conference where she is a keynote speaker, and the friend that she's visiting ends up dying mysteriously. So I think this is going to be another fun Murder, She Wrote book. I think I'm going to really like this series. I've already read one. It was farther down in the series. This is the first one of the series. So the other book that I have is much later in the series. And this one is going to be one that takes place in the USA. And this is Murder, She Wrote, Killing in a Koi Pond. And this one takes place mostly in Columbia, South Carolina. So this one, like I said, it's one of the more newer ones. There's like 50 something of them right now, and I've only read one. I started one today, so that's 2, and then this one will be my 3rd one. But I would like to do the whole series, so I do own another later one, but I'm going to try to go back and get the earlier ones and mostly read them in order till I get myself caught up, and we'll see how long that takes. But the 3rd book that I'm going to use for this read along, I haven't picked out yet because the 3rd Murder, She Wrote book that I have also takes place in the USA. So I need one that's not Cabot Cove. I need one that takes place in Cabot Cove. So I'm on the hunt for that, and I am trying to look through the earlier books to see if I could find one there to go ahead and get that so that I can read 3 books because I love Jessica and I'm gonna have so much fun reading these books, so I do want to go for 3 rather than just the 1. Another readathon that I'm participating in is the Keep Me in Suspense readathon that Jane Reads is hosting. And she does have some co-hosts, and I'll list those down in the description. So I've already read 2 books for that, so let me pull out my prompt list. So the first prompt is Partner in Solving Crime, a book from a favorite author. And I chose, and I have already read this month, A Murder is Announced by Agatha Christie. And this is one of my favorite Agatha Christie's. I reread it quite frequently. I read it for the Read Christie 2024 challenge for this month. That was their pick. And I had already read it earlier this year, I think in March maybe, March or April. I love it. This is a 5-star read for me every time. And this is one of her classic mysteries. And I'm going to just read you a little bit from the back here. It says, Christie's classic mystery in which a murder is announced in a small-town newspaper advertisement before it has happened, and when the crime does indeed occur, it's up to Miss Marple to unravel the fiendish puzzle. Again, it's just a fun read, and Agatha Christie is my favorite author, so this is what I picked for prompt number 1. Prompt number 2 is A Race Against Time, a book under 250 pages, and I chose A Silent Enemy by Lois Richer, and this is a love-inspired suspense novel. This is a book that I've had for a long time, since September of 2006. I was subscribed to this series for a while, and between 2005 and 2007, I have a lot of these. This was a great opportunity to read through a couple of these and get them off of my shelf. This one on the back says, a stolen statue, a curious coin, and a murder. When Samantha Henderson ran into trouble recovering a lost statue in the Peruvian jungle, Daniel McCullough believed he'd made the right decision in not promoting her at Finders, Inc. But when forced to work together to track down the figurine and the mysterious man who had it, Daniel and Sam came face to face with a network of dangerous suspects. Each day brought them closer to finding their silent enemy, even as their feelings for each other intensified. So I'm super excited to read this one. My family does have a connection with Peru, so that was especially exciting to find a book that features a Peruvian jungle. So I can't wait to read that. Prompt number 3 is Rookie Officer, the first book in a series, and I did read Twisted Threads by Leah Waite, and I borrowed that book from the library, so I have it right here. This was a book that I had heard about on another YouTube channel. I thought it was a cozy mystery. It was darker than that, and it did have some mentions of child abuse that was very disturbing to me. I don't think I'm going to continue on in the series. I do believe that the book was well written, and the mystery did keep me guessing, but as I said, it is darker than what I tend to read, so I won't be continuing on in that series, but the book was well done. If you don't mind that content, then I do recommend it for you. So prompt number 4 is Call for Backup, a friend recommendation. So I am going to be reading Shades of Earl Grey by Laura Childs, and this is one of the tea shop mystery books. And I took this as a recommendation from Amy Marie. She mentioned this series on her channel, and this features Theodosia, and she owns a tea shop, and she's finally invited to an event that she doesn't have to cater. It's an engagement party, but then the groom-to-be meets with a crazy accident. So I think that's going to be a fun one. I have read the first, I think this is the 3rd or 4th book in the series, and I have read up through there. So I'm excited to get to this one and continue on with this series. And finally, prompt number 5, Means, Motive, and Opportunity, a book you already own and are dying to read. So I went back to my bookshelf for this, and I picked up Mixed Up with the Mob by Ginny Aiken. And this is another book that I got back when I was subscribed to this love-inspired suspense series. And this one was from September of 2006. And this says, Death and a Damsel in Distress. Strange things were happening to Lauren DiStefano. Since her brother's funeral, a mysterious driver had tried to run her down. Menacing mobsters threatened her, and a handsome FBI agent saved her life. Something was seriously wrong, and Lauren feared for her life. As Lauren discovered her brother Rick had left behind a trail of treachery, lies, and mob ties, Special Agent David Latham seemed determined to uncover the truth. Could she place her trust, her life, and her heart in David's hands? So I loved these books back then when I was subscribed to this, but they did kind of pile up on me, and so I have several on my bookshelf. I can't wait to get to this one. I loved the movie Married to the Mob, and I think that this is just going to be a lot of fun, just like that movie was, and then I'll be done with this and can take it off of my shelf. Also in August, I'm still continuing on with Beautiful Minutia's Mistalong, and the book for this month is Alloy of Law and the 11th Metal, which I think is a short story, maybe a novella. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to that one yet. I ordered my copy of Alloy of Law, so it should be coming in soon, and I hope to get that all done before the discussion in the first Saturday of September. I'm also doing Tiffany at Beautiful Minutia's Summer Book Bingo, and I only have 3 prompts left, hot cover, and I'm going to be using Silent Enemy for that because it looks like it's a beach and it's all these red and orange tones. And I have Judge a Book by its cover, And I am going to be reading The Lady in the Attic. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of Annie's Attic Mysteries. It's like a subscription plan. I love subscription plans. But anyways, this is the first book in this series, and it's join Annie Dawson and the members of the Hook and Needle Club of Stony Point, Maine, as they unravel mysteries connected with the contents found in the attic of Annie's ancestral home, Grey Gables. I really love the cover of this book, and so this is what I'm picking for Judge a Book by Its Cover, and this was written by Tara Randall. And the final prompt for the summer book bingo is to read a graphic novel or manga, and I'm actually going to be borrowing one from my nephew Benj. I'll just let him pick one for me, and then I'll pick that up from him, so I don't know what that will be yet. And then the final two reading challenges that I am continuing in August are the 52 Book Club Challenge. So a prompt a week for that. I have an abrupt ending that will be for this week, and for that I'm going to be reading The Watsons by Jane Austen. It's a book that she didn't finish, so I am guaranteed an abrupt ending, and it's only about 50 or so pages long, I believe, so I should get that done in the next couple of days, and I'll be done with this week. And then for the rest of the month, the prompts that I still need are set in a landlocked country, so if y'all have any ideas for that, please put them down in the comments below. And then also a title matches song lyrics. Same thing, if you have an idea for me, please put it in the comments, because I'll need to find those in the next couple of weeks. And then for the 52 Book Club Summer Challenge, I have 2 prompts left. It's the winning country of the volleyball. I need to pick something for that, so I need to check Google today and see who won the match today. USA was one of the contenders. I'm kind of hoping that they win, because then almost anything could be slotted in to fit that prompt. And then the final one is a biography or memoir by an Olympian. So if you guys know of a good one, please put it down in the comments below. And yeah, those are all of my challenges, readathons and read-alongs and bingos that I'm participating in in August. And then I have some other books that I checked out from the library and then for upcoming book club. So my book club next month is going to be talking about The Wager by David Gran. And this, I heard, has some grim things in it, but it's very good, so I can't wait to get to this one. And then I found this at the library, and I almost could pick this for Judge a Book by its cover, because that's the reason why I picked it up. I know nothing about this book. It's called Crucita and the Mariacheros, and it's by Ashley Granillo. And it says it's a sweet, upbeat tale about family, friendship, and the journey to being authentically you. So it sounded really cute. I was in the library for something and I saw this there and thought that I would pick it up. So another one that I can't wait to get to, and I'm definitely going to push it for August. I finally got my copy of When the Day Comes by Gabriel Meyer, and BookTube has talked about this so much. I have to read it, so I want to get it done sooner rather than later, because there's still a lot of books before that new one comes out that I want to get in. I want to read that new one as soon as it comes out, so I need to catch up with the series. And then finally, I'm still going to be working on this Jane Eyre. It's so big. I'm still only right there. So hopefully I can get some more done in August, but I don't think that I'll be finishing it in August. All right, friends, well, that was my plans for August so far. Again, if you have any suggestions for me for those prompts that I'm missing, please put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.